Hello and welcome to Take It With You, education that happens wherever you are. I'm actually broadcasting or recording this afternoon from my classroom, but it is the last day that we expect to be here in our school building, in our classrooms for quite a while. We have recently received word from Governor Tony Evers that schools in Wisconsin will be closed for an indefinite period of time. We truly do not know, but we are really excited to be able to provide education for students wherever they are at home, hopefully set up in their new home office space. There was an assignment earlier today. We asked students to get ready by choosing a place where they feel like they can work and get good work done. And here is some of our work for our next math lesson. I am going through and adding in some images, a couple of problems that we're going to talk through. There we go. And let's step back a page here. Oh, you know what? I added the wrong one. We'll try that again. That's all right. Mistakes and errors help us improve. Let's try this one. We'll make that bigger. So for the past few weeks in Math 3, we have been looking at statistics, we've been looking at data sets, we've been looking at lines of best fit. And in particular now, we're interested in trying to understand the relationship between two different data sets, all in one table, right? Here's our table down here, and you can see that it compares cell phones to MP3 players, people that have them, people that don't, okay? In particular, if we read the problem, we're going to find out that Felipe surveyed students at his school. We don't know how old they are. I'm going to assume they're middle schoolers for the course of this problem. And he found that 78 students own a cell phone. Okay, I'm doing some active reading here. I'm making notes as I go through the problem. And I'm either going to look for a place to put that 78 into the table down here or a place that it already is. There it is. Okay, 78 people total have cell phones. Okay, as I read this one across, right, cell phones, and then no cell phones, the total would go here. Let's take a couple of those marks out so we can still see the problem. Okay, 78 students have cell phones. 57 of those 78 also have an MP3 player. There are 13 students that do not own a cell phone. There we go. That's down here. Okay, and then 13 students that do not own a cell phone but own an MP3 player. And that's why this 13 is right here under that heading, right? No cell phone, but they have an MP3 player, okay? And then there are going to be some other people, 9 of them in fact, that don't own either. Now, knowing this, we can finish the two-way table. We can fill in the blanks, right? 78 people, take away the 57 that have the MP3 player and the cell phone, will leave us with whatever goes in the no MP3 player box. That's going to be a 1, that's going to be a 2, and lo and behold, 57 and 21 get us to 78. Our math is good. 13 and 9 will get us to 22. And 22 and 78 will get us to 100, which means that Felipe surveyed 100 people. Okay, we should also finish our columns, right? These are columns that go up and down. Okay, rows go across, rows and columns. 21 and 9 gets us to 30. 57 and 13 is 70. 70 and 30 also gets us to 100. So we know we've done it right if everything adds up. And that's our two-way table. Okay. Now, the other way that two-way tables show up in math is as Venn diagrams. You've probably seen these before. You may have even heard them referred to as Venn diagrams are called Venn diagrams, right? One circle shows how much of the one, the other circle how much of the other, and the space in between is how much overlap, how many people, in this case, like both tacos and lasagna. Excuse me, that's a phone call that I will answer in a little while. Okay, and here's my two-way table. I can pull over all of the information that I need from the Venn diagram. So, how many people liked tacos and lasagna? That would be the one in the middle, 13. Okay, a certain number of people liked tacos, but not lasagna. That's my 11. Some people liked lasagna, but not tacos. That's my 19. And from here, I should be able to fill in everything else. I can add across, right? 13 and 11 will get me to 24 people total like tacos. Okay. I can add down 13 and 19. Oh, let's see. 22, 32, right? But for this box, no lasagna, no tacos. I am going to have to look outside of the Venn diagram. So remember that the Venn diagram actually has a box all the way around it. That's part of the diagram. The people who don't want lasagna or tacos, they're on the outside. There's 5 of them. Okay, they belong here, and that will enable me to finish all of the problems. We'll have a problem set, and you're welcome to do as many or as few of them as you want to get this skill down. Remember, our goal with the homework assignments is to practice. We want to get ready for the quizzes. The quizzes and the tests are where we perform, where we show what we know. The projects are where we apply what we know to show how smart we are and successful and curious and innovative. The homework lets us practice. So I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully it answers some of your questions before you even knew to ask them. And remember, you can always call, you can text, you can Google Hangouts, you can send me a note in the mail if you really have to, but it takes a while. Okay? Please stay in touch, ask lots of questions, and we'll make sure that you can be successful with your work. Thank you for listening, and thank you for taking it with you.